All right, it's been a minute, so let's see. Welcome back to Banner Talk Hip Hop. No intro gang. Host with no nicknames or many nicknames, depending on who you are. Just
Straight
get
like
started
that.
with a little bit of a warm up. Want to do a Gauntlet album Gauntlet with Jeezy's Thug Motivation 101. So I'm gonna name off five albums, hopefully progressively getting harder, and y'all tell me how far Thug Motivation 101 makes it and what album stops it.
Mhm.
All right, so first album is My Turn, Lil Baby. Second album is The Carter One, Lil Wayne. Third album is King by T.I. Fourth album is Daytona by Pusha T. And the final album in the gauntlet is Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z.
Jeezy gonna take a few L's in this.
A few? All right, so what's the first album that stops it? Or if it makes it all the way through?
Run them back again.
My Turn, Lil Baby.
All right, we through
Carter
there. He
One,
made it.
Wayne.
He made it.
King, T.I.
Oh, I'm again. I didn't play. I didn't play King Crazy like that. I was playing
All
more
right.
kid. Yeah.
Daytona, Pusha T. And Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z.
That's fucked up because I fucked with Daytona.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
Uh,
I think it definitely beats My Turn, baby. I think I think it definitely beats Carter One. I think it definitely beats King.
mhm.
Uh, in my mind, it definitely beats Daytona, not because of like which one's better, just because of the number of songs. So to me, it automatic. I think it's just
Seven songs.
yeah, more variety.
Yeah.
So it definitely beats Daytona. Um, man, that's why it's tough because it's the last one. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, I find myself I rarely go back to Reasonable Doubt and just be not that I rarely go back to it. It's just it's a great album. It's a classic album. It's just I tend to forget about it. But there's times where like I like me some Jeezy, so I think it makes it all the way through.
Make it through. All right.
I think
It's
it'll
tough.
stop at Reasonable Doubt for me. It'll like I like the points you made. There's more. There's way more songs on Thug Motivation. And I am also like the fact we're still talking about Thug Motivation, like it's still the test of time. It's still got bangers. Like, um, yeah, it'll probably stop at Reasonable Doubt for me.
Yeah. I actually think the same. I think it stops at Reasonable Doubt. Daytona is close because of the quality of those seven songs, but it's just the motivation is too much. The Carter one to me, I really like the Carter one, so I was kind of iffy there, but I definitely think it stops at Reasonable Doubt. But it's a close one. It's a close one. So what have y'all been up to? What y'all been listening to? Since we've had our last little episode, it's been damn near 2 months, about a month.
But I've been stuck on that Simba album. I went back to it. The results take time,
Yeah,
and man, I've been riding with that everywhere. Just especially, I just broke my foot. Can't win for nothing. Like fucking just.
that
Just
shit
how I'm
hitting
feeling,
different now,
dog. Like some
huh?
songs, like, and I wasn't even trying. It just came on, and I was like, "Damn, this shit hitting way crazy right now." Like, I checked out. I finally got around to check out that Dami and JD Beck. You know who
Okay.
that is? The drummer and the pianist. They're like real. They're ill. That shit was hard. Um, I checked out that Tyler, the yard sale or the
Yeah.
estate sale.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the Call Me If You Get Lost Deluxe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me personally, I'm like, damn. Every time I hear Tyler, I be like, fuck, I'm sleep on this nigga. Like, I need to do better. Um, but and then the shit we've been all listening to pretty much for me.
Yeah.
Shit
And
clean.
you've been pretty busy with Brother Smack, huh?
Yeah, man, that trying to finish up that album, it's that shit's gonna be crazy. I don't even want to try to speak. I'm trying to be cool about it.
Yeah.
You want to bring it up? Hey, man, that shit. I'm not really one to like brag and boast and shit, but it's out of my like. There's some shit on there that's just like fuck, bro. Like I'm really glad I'm a part of this shit.
Yeah,
for real.
I saw the .com Instagram posted a little snippet of the .com night. It looked pretty dope.
Yeah, that's we're gonna have the homie Spence has a residency there, and in August we're gonna have another Brother Smackdown. So
okay,
we gotta let all that new shit out the chamber, and it's gonna be up.
Do y'all have a release date yet, or still working on it?
You know what? On some inside scoop shit, I'll probably have all of that figured out probably by the end of this week. I'm supposed to go to a meeting in a bit too about that. So
for sure,
that's for sure. It's for sure coming this summer though.
Yeah.
So the dates is on the way.
So we looking at like 80-90% done or what?
Yeah. 89. Yeah. I'd probably say about 89. Elijah's a madman. That nigga's gonna go back and he gonna want to lay extra parts on shit and switch up the drums, and I don't know, man. He's the type of nigga that he'll make a whole album and be like, you know what, this shit's whack. Let's start from scratch. So it's like, but I'm hoping we can get to like 90 and then fucking get there. So it'll be straight though.
That's what's up. Eddie, what you been
perfectionist with it?
Eddie, what you been listening to?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I haven't been listening to much. I haven't even checked out the Tyler album. Obviously the Lloyd. Definitely been listening to that. Trying to recall. I mean, it's kind
Lloyd
of like
Banks, right now. Lloyd, the R&B singer,
Mr. Banks himself. That I mean, I started kind of not, I guess, re-listening to. I saw Caliucci set at Coachella, so like I just like I don't know, I'll just put on that album just because I saw her set, which is crazy. I didn't even know she was dating Don Toliver. I had no idea.
I recently saw that too. It was random.
I had no idea she was dating him, which is so I don't know, it's just crazy. It's just like
it's random. It's random as hell.
She's like way bigger than that nigga, huh?
Yeah, man. She is like hella thick, and he's just hella small. Like she's just so much ass for him, I feel. Listen, and honestly, that's about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like we've been listening to it ever since the Larry June album. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I don't know why I didn't get around to the Tyler, and she's like a product of Tyler in a sense. So
yeah, the Tyrant single I think is what like definitely put her on my radar was the single with Tyler.
It's funny because like my girl, she has always been a big Caliucci's fan, and the first time I ever heard of her was when she started playing her. And then there was like a song that like I gravitated towards, and then that's when she became on my radar. And then all of a sudden, like now she's like at Coachella, and I feel like this album has kind of put her more into that limelight. So
yeah,
I listened to her last album. I think it's, what is it called? Venus. I forget the name of it, but
I think that's the one that she's touring soon.
Yeah, that's her newest album. So that, and then obviously the Lloyd Banks. But I mean, other than that, it's just old songs. Yeah.
I checked out. Saba has a single that's produced by No ID that goes pretty hard. The Weeknd dropped a single last week.
Yeah, with
like
Future.
You said, the bank. Yeah, with Future. Like you said, the Banks and the Larry June and Alchemist, of course. And I've been listening to a lot of Pac lately. I went back to like his discography, and I want to do something too for like the channel of like rappers with the best posthumous discography. I know like him and there's a couple, him, Big, and then like Juice World. Even Pop Smoke had a project, but I want to try to do something with that because his posthumous stuff is crazy. I was listening to Better Days and I was like, damn, this is even better than I remembered it.
Like, I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna front like I know what posthumous means. Hold up, nigga. Let me look this bitch up.
Like after death.
I'm not even
After
gonna
they
act
die.
like
But yeah, that's
After
it's
they
funny.
die, yeah.
It's funny
Okay.
because I remember buying Until the End of Time. That was like the first posthumous
Yeah.
album. That was the first one. And
It
like
was.
and I remember buying that album and it was a double disc.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
you forget how many bangers that album had.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that song Till the End of Time, that's like one of my favorite Pac songs.
Isn't Lil Homies on that album?
Yeah, it is.
That's so
It
crazy to me, bro. That's such a banger. But like
Yeah.
it was on one of his newer albums.
Yeah.
You know? And then he has that song where I don't know if it's the Outlaws, but they diss Jay on it.
Is that on
That's on Until the End of Time.
That's on Till the End of Time. Because he had some on Better Days too, where he went at Jay. It's funny too because Better Days, he got a song produced by Jazzy Faye.
Hey,
like,
better.
And it got
Better
T.I.
Days,
on it.
That's the one with it has Trick Daddy, right?
Yeah, it got Trick Daddy on it.
Yeah, man.
That's the one with Thug's Mansion.
Thugs
That's
Mansion,
the one,
man.
yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, Straight Ballin' was the Trick Daddy one.
Yeah,
right?
Straight
Or
Ball.
Still
There we
Ballin'.
go.
Yeah.
The beat to that song just goes so hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Better Days was dope, man. I was listening to it like Street Fame and it's some shit on there.
You know what's crazy is I recently saw a YouTube video of this. I've sent you some of his videos before, but it was basically about why Pac got shot at the recording studio. But in the video, it makes sense that he has so many songs because he was on trial for that case, and Pac didn't have enough money to cover all the lawyers. So the reason he made a shit ton of songs was to cover the fees for that trial, which eventually he got shot. He ended up going to jail. But the reason he made so many songs was because he needed money to continue defending that case.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's so wild.
I know there's like a lot of theories about that because I know he was talking about like just focusing on movies and stuff too, but that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I mean, and I think he still has way more songs. Like,
oh yeah, probably. There's probably some stuff in the cut that we haven't even heard, but yeah, I forgot that "Do for Love" came out after he died too.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, every time I hear that, I think it's like early, I think it's like 95, 96, but yeah.
What was the album that they dropped? The one that Eminem produced, Resurrection or something like that?
Yeah, Resurrection for the movie. That was with was it
Biggie, right?
One with Biggie, yeah.
But Eminem produced that.
Eminem produced that whole album. Yeah, he I don't know if it was Resurrection or if it was the one after with the white cover. Let me see. It is
White cover was Better Days though, wasn't it?
No, well, I think Better Days did have a white cover. Loyal to the Game is the one.
Oh, Loyal to the Game, yes.
Yeah, Loyal to the Game is the one introduced that had like Nate Dogg and G Unit on it and stuff like that. Yeah, that had bangers too. It's crazy. That one had Jadakiss on it too, Pac and Jada on the same song.
I gotta listen to that because I forget, man.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much I forgot too, and like knowing all those songs by heart when you little and shit, and yeah, it's crazy.
Pac is always, I feel like, someone that a lot of people go back to.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of his stuff is timeless.
Yeah,
a lot of it. Have y'all seen any? Speaking of like Pac and dead artists, RIP and all that shit. But have y'all heard any of the AI stuff that's been going around?
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all been paying attention to that? Yeah. I shared one with Jason with Pac and Big doing Niggas in Paris. and Biggie did Jay-Z's part, and Pac did Kanye's part.
It's fire though.
It was kind of it was kind of smooth. It was kind of smooth. Yeah. Have y'all come across any of the AI shit?
Yeah, a bunch of them. I feel.
Yeah,
bro.
Hey, why do I feel like all of the Kanye ones was bangers?
They are, man. They had him. They had
Justin
him.
Bieber one.
Hey there, Delilah one.
Oh, he did a Hey There. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he did that. Like he did that one. He did a bunch of Travis Scott. Man, Kanye can fit in any.
Yeah, he low key could.
I've been hearing a lot of Michael Jackson shit.
Yeah, I saw one. My girl showed me one with Selena's voice, and it was like a voicemail, and it was Selena like speaking as of like she was like now, like talking like now. And like I don't know, I felt like that shit was going too far though, because like I was thinking of like her family members and shit. If they heard that, like that might hit a little too close to home.
Yeah,
I mean, I think isn't that what people want now? They want to like recreate.
Yeah, but
like
I don't know.
Nah, yeah, I agree. That shit is.
Yeah, I feel like I saw something. I can't remember the headline, but I think it was when Drake they had Drake over Ice Spice as much.
Yeah,
and I guess Universal Music Group had asked the streaming services to like block AI, and the Weeknd backed it and stuff like that. So I honestly think that I don't think it'll get too far in music.
I mean, if the streaming services don't allow it, then I mean, what is it good for?
Yeah, it'll be like random YouTube videos. Maybe some of them won't get taken down, but I don't think it's got like a real future in the music business.
You never know.
Damn, what if Drake gets taken out by AI Drake? Cause some of them AI bars was slapping. Like I was like, damn, nigga, this robot is snapping, nigga. Like,
yeah. But I feel like it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because then you could just put any artist on any song, and then the artist who creates. Because I saw some with Rihanna, and it was like her version was like so much better than the original version, and some of the artists might feel slighted because
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like it's gonna be like more of a like. Niggas nervous they can't be better than the robot type of vibe. Like,
yeah, like why you making a song? You got that pressure of like, what if they put Beyonce on this bitch?
Yeah,
like, exactly. What if they resurrect MJ on my shit? Like, I don't know, put Prince on something like some old T-Pain shit.
I don't know why that hasn't happened already. Like, I would have been putting James Brown with motherfucking Michael McDonald and fucking Steely Dan featuring fucking Bobby Johnson. I don't know, nigga.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty much endless possibilities though.
Yeah, we doing some crazy shit. Yeah. It'll come.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna block it somehow. But
how would you block it though?
I don't know.
On streaming services.
Yeah, I think that they're just more worried about like people actually making money off of this stuff.
Yeah,
more than anything. That's what it seems like. I mean, who knows? But yeah. So a recent discussion topic's been going around the internet is Wayne versus 50. In verses, I guess it would be like what do they do? 20 songs in the verses. So a hypothetical of who will win between Wayne and 50, and I want to get y'all take on it.
I feel like Wayne will win easily.
Yeah,
think Wayne easily in a 20 song battle.
And he got so many songs to choose from.
Yeah,
he does.
Just off the energy, I don't know, man. I'm gonna just ride with Wayne on that one.
I don't know. I kind of lean towards 50 just because it's a limited amount,
50 got some shit, but Wayne got some shit. Like,
especially if you're gonna do features.
Yeah.
Like the features.
Also, like, all right. So, what does Wayne play when in the club? Come on, what's that? Is that paper?
All right, when in the club comes on, that's easy.
Yeah, when in the club comes on, what's Wayne playing?
Bro, that's easy.
A Millie.
Nah. Yeah, that's exactly where I went with it too.
Right after, right, you could hear it, like you could hear the song, like the end of In the Club, like dun, 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 and then just a Millie, like that's the only way to return.
So you're saying A Millie is his best song?
No, I'm just saying, like I pictured that dropping, like as soon as he said that, I automatically just heard that just flash in my head. Like,
is it Millie Wayne's biggest song though? Like as far as like reaching the masses, like we're not reaching the masses, but like was that his biggest song?
Nah, Got Money with T-Pain.
Lollipop was crazy.
I was gonna say Fireman.
Even though Fireman was big.
Fireman, yeah.
I don't know if it was bigger than the Millie though. Was it bigger?
No, it probably might not have been, but
I think you gotta go A Millie versus In the Club. But then what do you play to? What do you play to like Disco Inferno?
Go DJ.
Go DJ, yeah. I love Go DJ.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, and then Wayne can kill him with the old school with the bling bling.
Yep. That's when all he gotta do.
When Manny beat drops,
bruh,
everybody's going crazy.
All he gotta do is do his little 8 bars on Drop It Like It's Hot.
That's true.
He don't even got a real verse on that shit, and that'll win him around.
Hey, for sure. And then when 50 drops Candy Shop, Wayne just gonna drop Lollipop,
or Miss Officer.
Yeah, Miss Officer.
I hate that song.
I hate Lollipop too, but it is.
I hate Miss Officer.
Oh, I hate Miss Officer too.
At 2 a.m.
I hate Lollipop and Miss Officer.
Hey, Sean. But the real question is, what's going Wayne when he drop? What's Wayne gonna drop when 50 drop Heat?
he gotta drop some super gangster shit. You know, Wayne got some super big blood shit.
Because like you really think about it. Because like for example, like he could I feel like there's such a variety of songs that Wayne can drop, like 6'7" or whatever that song is.
Yeah, She Will is one where if he like deep in his bag, he could pull out She Will. There's so many mixtape joints. Hey, but low key, like the mixtape, I know Wayne is like the mixtape run god, but like 50 got some shit on some mixtapes too.
Oh yeah,
I agree. But
Who Shot You?
But Wayne's mixtape Wayne's mixtape songs were more radio and stereo friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So you 50 can drop that, but I feel like the crowd won't vibe as much as Wayne's mixtapes.
Yeah, and I mean it's 50 don't got nothing to get Cannon out of here. As soon as the Cannon drop, it's over. If they even go into that mixtape bag, like, because 50's got a lot of mixtape stuff, but like you said, I think it's more.
I'd keep it albums fucking with Wayne.
Like for example,
like a no mixtape clause.
Like one of 50's best songs is Ghetto Quran, but you're not gonna drop that on a verse.
You're not gonna do How to Rob. You're not.
Yeah, exactly. You're not exactly. Those are some of 50's best songs.
He might drop one of them shits though. In the verses,
you could, but but the crowd's not gonna be in your favor.
I don't know. They might rock with him because niggas know that.
Yeah, but regular people don't know that.
Man.
Yeah, but I mean, does he do shit like Stunt 101?
Of course, he has to.
Because I'm not even the superest 50 nigga, and I know how to rob. Like I know what that one and shit. Like
no, but you're a hip hop head.
Yeah, you are.
I feel it.
Like that's just completely different.
I don't know.
I'm more of a 50 fan, but I mean, honestly, I think Wayne easily has it in his bag.
Yeah, he's got too much to choose from. That's for sure. Yeah. There's just so much there. So did y'all get a chance to check out the Dreamville Fest at all?
I did not.
See any videos of that? So apparently there was a video of Cole shouting out Kanye and also asking Kanye to approve the sample clearance for Villmatic so that he could drop all of his mixtapes on DSPs and get them on streaming services. So it sounds like that's the only thing that's holding it up. I don't know if that's the details or not, but that has also been confirmed by other sources. I was looking at an article from Hot New Hip Hop earlier where some Dreamville executives or whatever confirmed that they're waiting on Kanye to clear Villmatic and then they can drop the mixtapes on DSPs though. So with that being said, I wanted to go over Cole's mixtape run and get some of you guys' highlights and when y'all first heard Cole, etc.
Feel like did you put me on the Cole?
I don't know if I put you on the Cole, but I know that was around the time we was kicking it like every day.
I think you put me on Cole, so, bro. Cause
yeah,
like,
I first heard Cole on Stars Born on Blueprint 3. And
I don't even know when the first time I heard Cole.
Yeah, see, so Stars Born, I could be wrong, but I know for a fact the Come Up was already out because I was like predated, but I think the warm up had already dropped after Stars Born, and I heard that verse and I was like, damn, who the fuck is this? And I went and checked out the warm up, and then after that it was over with.
It's funny because I know Sean has always been a Cole fan. I never started off as a Cole fan. I feel like as the albums progress, I think the warm up to me was the first like introductory Cole like album to me. But I just wasn't a big Cole fan at that time.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like I gained more respect for him, like as even for, like I feel like even in Forest Hills Drives, I still wasn't fully deeply immersed into Cole's world. But I had a lot of respect for him. I thought he was always one of the top MCs, but I just wasn't fully, deep into all his albums. But I think the warm up is probably the first time I got introduced to Cole.
Yeah.
But like I said, even then, like I would listen to like parts of Forest Hills Drives, but like I feel like now I listen to way more Cole than I even did back then. So I got it into Cole like kind of late in his career. In his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I started early, but I had to go back and listen to the Come Up, which I think is a dope mixtape. Yeah, that was the first one. And then I remember being on Dat Piff when Friday Night Lights was dropping and like trying to stream that damn that mixtape. And I actually went to a Cole concert before the first album dropped. And it was all mixtape joints. It was all the warm up and Friday Night Lights. I think it was the first Dollar in a Dream, actually. No, it might have been before the Dollar in a Dream tour, but anyway. Yeah, but definitely Friday Night Lights, the warm up, and I feel like the Any Given Sundays and the Truly Yours was even really dope. I hope they bring those to DSPs as well. One of my favorite Cole verses ever is on one of the Any Given Sunday drops. I think it was Bring 'Em In. That third verse on Bring 'Em In is crazy. His flow and the beat switch and all of that is tight. But yeah, Jason, what was your early Cole experience?
Dog, I was trying to, while you guys were talking, I was just kind of going through a lot of memories. It's either you or Nick put me on the Cole, but I'm tripping because I don't want to talk about a bunch of people nobody knows, but Nick's older brother, one of his homies was on Top of the World, like one of Cole's early shit. Then they get AL.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe it. Like I was like, what are you talking about?
I love Top of the World.
I thought that shit was capped to the fullest. And then that's kind of Like, cause I heard about J. Cole before I actually listened to him. Just like this epic story. This nigga went to Jay's. You know, we all know it, and fucking heard it. And then after that, I fell in love with dude. Kind of stopped listening to that nigga because, you know, being a light skinned nigga that rap too, you get comparisons. So there was a point, if I'm being honest, there was a point where I kind of turned my head from Cole because I don't want to come off like I was copying him or some shit. And then The Cure, that was the one for me. That's the one with like Headbuster, few other songs. And then just like, I never had like a whole favorite project. Like, I would always take a bunch and then like, cause I like Two Sides, man, fucking, and then the shit from the Friday Night Light shit. I pretty much have always fucked with everything Cole does. Kind of roll with him on that shit, but I think ever since the warm up, I've just been running with him, checking for him and shit.
Yeah,
but yeah, for me, my favorite would be The Cure.
Yeah, I used to think you sounded like Omen. Remember, Omen used to rap with him.
Oh my god, bro! Is he still? Yeah, nah, he's still fucking with them too. But yeah,
I haven't heard much from him. I wonder if.
What was you gonna say?
No, I was saying I wonder if he does. I just haven't seen much of him lately. But yeah, definitely. I still think like Farewell and Sea World on Friday Night Lights. It's still some of my favorite Cole tracks for sure.
Yeah, man. Damn, see, I gotta look it up now.
You over there on that piff.
Nigga, I'm trying to. Nigga, they don't even got that piff no more.
I still can't. No, I still can't load nothing on that piff.
It's gone. The site's gone.
Oh, did they get rid of it?
They got rid of that shit.
Damn.
No, yeah, they shut it down like about a month or two ago.
Yeah, it ain't even. Yeah, it ain't even there.
You didn't see that?
Well, I saw like a bunch of stuff, and then I saw that piff tweet out.
And you know
I saw that piff.
Oh my gosh! You know what's crazy?
I saw that piff tweet out that they were just working on some technical issues.
Nah, they're gone. It's just done.
Damn. R.I.P. to that piff.
Dog. And all the people that paid to be on mixtapes with their favorite artists and shit, all that shit gone.
Man.
Gone.
Game then came up on like 60,000.
Bro. He got like 17 volumes, bro. 17 of them.
Without no verses. He had to drop one verse. He got hella mixtapes out there. Hey, this is a good question. This guy, like, what was Dat Piff your main source to find new music?
For a while, yeah. For a while, yes.
When it felt like not everyone knew about it. That was a special time. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's where like a lot of the underground people, like back when I was like heavy on Slaughterhouse, even that's like back before like even Black Hippie, like people don't even know Black Hippie got an entire mixtape with all four of them rapping on every song. That's on Dat Piff. And like that's how I found out about Black Hippie and TDE was through Dat Piff. And like when Crooked would drop his tapes, Royce, Joel, all of them, it was always on Dat Piff.
I feel like I started on Dat Piff, but then one of my coworkers from Best Buy when I used to work there, he told me about Hot New Hip Hop.
Yeah.
And then literally it was funny because Hot New Hip Hop, like every day, there would be like the date, be like Friday, whatever, I'm just making May 14th, and it would be all the new songs that dropped on that day.
Mm-hmm.
You could click on them and you could download them. And that's every day you would just look at that list when new songs would come out.
Yeah, that's part of the beauty of the blog era. Is that like you had websites that was giving you the news and the new tracks and all of that.
Two dope
interviews, boys. Yeah, two dope boys. They was doing interviews, articles, and dropping tracks exclusively. Like some of the stuff on Hot New Hip Hop you can only listen to on Hot New Hip Hop.
Yeah.
And then it'll drop on like other websites later.
The Fader.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a few. It was a few.
It was a bunch. But yeah, that blog era is dope. Damn, I didn't know Dat Piff was officially dead.
That shit gone, bro.
Man, I'm out here.
Nigga kind of mad right now.
Yeah. Bro, I remember.
I'm mad as shit. It's so much on there.
I guess I didn't send it to you guys, but there's a group chat that I said, I was like, bro, Dat Piff is done. I saw this like news where it said Dat Piff was immediately shutting down. This had to have been at least 2 months ago.
Bruh.
And I was like, damn. And then I looked on my phone. I said, I'll never delete Dat Piff ever again.
I still got my shit too.
Damn.
I tried to open it the other day. That's why I was like, oh, man, they must be still running the technical issues. I didn't know they shut the whole shit down.
It probably cost too much money to run it, and not a lot of people were visiting the site.
Yeah, not enough traffic. That's for sure. Man, there's so much on there. That's gone now.
But like, I wonder what happens to all of that. Like, where do you find all that now?
YouTube, I'm pretty sure has a lot of it.
They do, but they don't.
Yeah, they don't have it all, but I'm sure.
But the thing is, it's like Dat Piff would allow you to keep it organized.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I like about that.
I had it figured out.
You can just add shit to your Man, that's crazy.
Niggas is hard.
Yeah.
The fact y'all still got the apps though, that y'all won't let the apps go is.
Nah, man.
I'm like Eddie. I'm not deleting it.
Man, there's apps in here that like things come and go, and I'll be like, man, I'm gonna keep that shit.
Y'all gotta get matching Dat Piff tattoos. Just a little square of the app, just right there.
Hey, by the way, what did
you gotta get across the stomach?
Hey, what did Dat Piff mean?
No idea. It was Dat Piff.
It was Dat Piff, man.
It had to be like some late 2000s slang. I don't know. No idea what it means. That's actually hilarious though.
I think I even tried to use it. I think I even tried to use it once and nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about. I was like, that's into that nigga.
That shit is not English.
I tried to use it on some weed. I was like, this Dat Piff, nigga. Niggas was just like, this is over with.
From the 80s.
Just some Piff, brother.
Oh, nigga, Jive Turkey.
Jive Turkey.
All right, man. So let's get into this Lloyd Banks COTI 3 album review. Get some details on this one. Eddie, let's start with you.
Man, I feel like I'm the wrong person to ask about this because I'm heavily biased.
If you're returning from the COTI 2 album review, which is one of our more successful videos, they'll know our love for Banks.
I'm heavily biased, but I'm not gonna praise the album because I mean, to me, like anytime Banks drops, it's just like a breath of fresh air to me because it takes you back to the G-Unit days and just how big of a monster Banks was back in the day. But I like the album, but that is it. Because I feel like this album, to me, sounded like 1 and 2. I just felt like, you know, when he dropped the first one, like it was like, man, like I can't believe he's dropped after so long, yada, yada, yada. Then the second one, kind of same thing. It's like, I like that his work ethic. I like that he's in the booth. I like that he's still somewhat inspired to make music. I love that. But then the third one, like, I like it. I really do like it. But it just, to me, it just sounds like the first and second a little bit. So to me, that's all I can give it, you know? But I love the Method Man track. I love that song. Like
Yeah.
Meth goes hard on that song. I love that. And then I love the song that he made about his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song too. I love the
Daddy's little
intro.
girl.
Yeah. I love the intro. Um, I love the song with Dave East. Um, the Onyx AMG to me goes hard. You know, the only knock I give it is that it kind of just goes off, you know, off of 1 and 2. It piggybacks off of 1 and 2. But to me, like Banks can do no wrong. So I just love when he just gets on the mic and that he's still making music because honestly, I hope he doesn't stop. I hope in a year we do get another album from him, you know? Maybe that's just kind of like, that's just the pocket that he knows to go off of, you know, because he's from a different era of hip hop. So again, just because this album to me sounds the same as 1 and 2 doesn't mean like I don't look forward to new Banks projects. But I think the song with Meta, what's the name of that song?
101 Razors.
101 Razors.
Yeah.
I think by him collaborating with another legend like that just goes to show you that two OG legends can create something like beautiful like that. Because both of them, man, they just go in on that song.
Yeah.
And
I saw Banks post it too. I guess in middle school he used to draw like his favorite rappers, and he still has the drawing that he did of Method Man back when he was in like in middle school or something. And then now he's on the track with him.
Yeah, and like again, to me, like I said, like Banks to me can do no wrong, but it's just what Banks does, you know. Like I want to be as how can I say this? I want to keep the bias out of the equation because to me, I really do like the album. It's something that I did play. I think like a day after it dropped. Once Sean told me that it dropped, I just kept playing it, you know. But I like the album. But again, I'm biased, so I just want to, you know, take that out of the equation. It's a solid album. It's a solid album.
Yeah, we like what we like.
Yeah,
we like what we like for sure.
Yep. What'd you think, Jason?
Man, I don't know why. I don't check for Lloyd Banks. I don't know why I don't. But when I do, I feel bad that I don't. If that makes sense, you know.
I think you said that in the COTI.
Yeah, and I just
like
word for word.
Yeah. So it's like I'm consistent, man, and it's just I don't know, like I don't know why, bro, but he's fucking good, and it's just and you know, just 101 Razors was fucking crazy. I love that Lloyd Banks just has that respect among everyone that like you're gonna bring your shit with you when you come. Like, don't step in here. Well, don't shuck and jive on no shit, man. And I think you can always expect some shit. I like the Corn Mega shit. That shit was hard.
Yeah.
Daddy's Little Girl, you know, I had to feel that. I don't know if I'm biggest fan of Otto. I don't know. Like,
did you like the track though?
It was cool. Like,
it was 2 tracks that he was on.
You're right. The Automatic Pilot. I don't know.
That's the one with Dave East with all 3 of them.
I like that one.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I thought they all went kind of hard on that.
I don't know. So maybe I gotta listen to it some more. Let me see. The Onyx joint was crazy. Like, and I just kind of like the era of shit, like where I don't want to say like bring the legends back up, but we waking up a lot of like Lloyd Banks can wake up sleeping giants. And he got that power, you know what I mean? And it's not gonna be no quick feature shit. Like, he can wake up sleeping giants and make these niggas try, like, and really do some shit. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna do better and be a better Lloyd Banks fan. That's why
I mean, he's so far he's just dropped the COTI, so
yeah.
But he's not been on his mixtape game that heavy. It's just been these 3.
Yeah, but I liked out of the 3, I like this one. I think I like this one the most. Two was pretty good. I'm gonna sit with this. I'm gonna sit with this a little longer and fucking. But the Onyx joint was tight. Oh, and movie scenes.
Yeah, movie scenes was dope.
Movie scenes.
See, I really enjoy like the introspective and methodical Banks with like the mellow beats and him just barring up. My highlights are Open Gates. What else did I have on here? I got some notes. Open Gates, Voices, Invisible, Daddy's Little Girl, Movie Scenes, Showers. I thought that COTI 1 is like that's one of those projects that like I hold dear close to my heart. So I don't know if it's better than COTI 1. So far I've enjoyed it better than COTI 2, but the Vado and Dave East track I think went dope. I don't know I think we were talking about it on the channel, but they had mentioned that they were gonna drop like a joint project or something with those three. And I was like, I don't know about that. But hearing them on the same track now, I'm kind of like, okay, well, maybe it could work.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's one song compared to a whole album.
Yeah. I don't know if they can carry it for an album, but that track is tough, though. That track is tough. The Automatic Pilot track was dope. I think the project's really consistent from start to finish. And that's what I like about Banks' albums is like, you know what you're getting, and you're going to get that through the whole album. He doesn't try to do too much. He stays in his pocket.
What's the Tony Yayo track?
The Tony Yayo track. Tony Yayo and 38 Special. Yeah, Red Alert.
Okay.
Yeah. And 38 Special, do y'all listen to 38 Special?
Can't say that, dude.
No, okay. He's got an album with that's produced by Alchemist. Like fully the full album is pretty dope. And I want to see Banks and Alchemist put an album out. Because Alchemist has been messing with a lot of, I guess what we could call like more of the underground
He's going to saturate himself.
Hey, I don't think Alchemist could do no wrong. I haven't heard a bad beat from him yet. But I would love to see.
Larry June was very underwhelming.
I don't know, man. That shit was all right.
All right, hold on.
He said, I don't know, man. That shit was all right.
Like, I ain't in a good way.
I thought he was going to say, I don't know, man. That shit was hard. He said,
I in a good way. Like, the shit was solid. Like,
let me finish my thoughts and we'll get to that. But yeah, no, I really want an Alchemist and Banks project. Even if they give me like 8 songs, I don't care. But if I get an Alchemist and Banks project, I'll be good.
I feel like Banks isn't big enough for Alchemist to team up with. Yeah, I really do.
Larry June, no. I mean, Larry June's popping. No, he's definitely. But
he was at Rolling Loud. He was at Coachella.
38 Special. I mean, but he's working with like some.
No, Larry June was.
Yeah,
no,
Larry
what
June.
I'm saying is, Alchemist want to fuck with Lloyd Banks.
No, I'm sure he would, but I'm just saying, I just feel like not a lot of people look for Banks like that.
Yeah, but like,
I would love that too. Don't get me wrong, but I think when Alchemist is gonna like, you know, do something, I feel like he's got to be strategic with it. You know,
I feel that. I feel that.
Not saying, look, I love Banks. Like, not saying that, but like, do I really see Alchemist? Like, I think that would be fire. But do I really see Alchemist like and Banks coming out with something? Like, I think he's got to be more. I think he'll be more strategic with that.
I'm just looking at Alchemist's last like year or so, and he's put out a lot of projects with some lesser known people than Banks. I know he does have like the bigger projects, like you're saying, and I kind of low key agree with you too. So we'll see, but I would love Banks in it.
Fuck all that. We need a new G Unit album. That's what we need. I would much rather have that.
I say it was a report saying 50 was gearing up for an album this year.
Man, 50 ain't never gonna do that. I feel like
he making too much off of stars.
I feel like Tony Yayo's down, and I feel like Banks is down. But like 50 has so much on his plate. Like, he's making so much more money elsewhere. Like, why would he put his time and energy into this? Because like 50 got a new Hulu show coming out.
Yeah, he got a couple new shows coming out.
Yeah,
He ain't gonna do that shit.
He's working on. I don't think so either. But
and he
said he was in the lab with Dre.
And he's always sneak dissing Lloyd Banks too.
Yeah, he be sneak dissing all of them niggas.
All the time.
All the time. The only person he hasn't fought with is Yayo.
Just imagine.
And I just feel like they just know each other for so long. They know how each other are.
He openly makes fun of Yayo. Like,
yeah.
But like, just imagine 3 of them in a room. 50 would be so annoyed with all of them.
I feel like if it's Banks, Yayo, and 50, I feel like it could work. I don't know about Buck and.
I was gonna say I don't want to hear Young Buck say shit. Nigga. Yeah. No disrespect, but I'm cool, nigga. Like, I'm good. Respectfully.
Respectfully, don't come back.
It's rather not.
Didn't 50 say? Didn't they used to call Lloyd Banks Lazy Lloyd because his work ethic?
Yeah, his work ethic was. They say he used to sleep on the couch in the studio and shit all the time or something.
Yeah.
But then he had the most fire verses.
I'm pretty sure he wrote a lot of 50's verses.
Oh yeah, for sure, and Yayo's.
Yeah, and Yayo.
That's probably why they gave him the nickname. He was tired from writing all that shit.
Yeah, for real.
He was mad. No, I don't know. Yeah, that's funny. All right, so since you brought it up, let's talk about the Larry June Alchemist.
Oh, man. I mean,
let's hear it, Eddie.
Go ahead, Eddie.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, I mean, I think we talked about it. We talked about it before, but I just feel that the production was solid. Obviously, I just don't think there's any songs that stood out to me. I'll tell you what, like, I listened into it for 2 weeks straight, you know, because obviously, you know, I fucks with Larry June. I've always liked all his projects, you know, but when you have a guy like Alchemist, I feel like that should bring you a little bit over the top. And I thought the album was underwhelming. I thought it's just one tone. He's very monotone. So it's like, I have to take them in waves. I just didn't see myself going back to like any of the songs. The songs, I mean, let me see. The songs that stood out to me, let me get it real quick.
Orange Village is on that list, I know.
Oh, yes, Orange Village, yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have to like, I'm trying to, I don't know why I can't, oh, here it goes. Orange Village for sure. So I like Summer Rain, but then like I liked it at first, but then I was like, this song was actually kind of whack because it's like so like it's like the melody is just kind of throws me off. You know, I like let me see. I like the one with Wiz. What Happened to the World?
I fucking
you like that one?
Wiz is just it was just too basic. It was too basic.
Okay.
I know Wiz getting in the pockets, and I know it's crazy if you on a track with Larry June and you sound more basic than that.
Than Larry June, I get what you're saying.
And I know Wiz be in his pockets, you know, but I couldn't get with it.
Pacific Palisades, like I just Big Sean doesn't do it for me. It's such a random collab that like it's just like I just feel like the melting pot don't mix.
I hated how this nigga started that verse. Oh my god!
Yeah, like I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
I'm not trying to hate on a nigga like that, but come on, like you tried to Big June, you tried to Big Sean June it like when he started this shit can get medical shit. There's some like all right, there's Big Sean like.
But you know what's crazy is that the production on that song is so good.
It is. It was just like I liked how Larry June didn't switch up on that song. Like he stayed in his regular bag, and then I don't know when Big Sean came in, it was like, all right, man, hurry up.
I'm doing it for you.
Yeah, and I like Big Sean. That was the whole thing. Like I fuck with Big Sean, but it was like that's not
You
my
know what it
favorite Big
is?
Sean verse.
You know what it is? I think the anticipation to the album, because the commercials of them being like on the hills and like this mansion in California, you know, this is how I know Larry June's big, because he's doing commercials for like Foot Locker and that shoe, the QC or whatever it's called. I don't like he's on commercials for a shoe, for a running shoe that's been blowing up. And so, and that song is from the album. So like the lead up to the album, I guess to me was just a big letdown.
They had a good promo run. I wouldn't like I love the album art too.
Yeah, it's like
the album art. Yeah, the album art like added a little bit more to that as well, as far as like the marketing. But I didn't expect a whole lot. Like I expected some really good beats from Out, but I just expected Larry June to be Larry June, you know? Yeah. And that's just where I was at with it. Like I did have high expectations because of how big of a fan I am of Alchemist, but I kind of like it did it for me. It did what it was supposed to do for me. And I kept it in the rotation. It sounds like Cali. It sounds like Larry June. It sounds like some cruising shit. But yeah, like Palisades, it's whatever. Orange Village, Porsches in Spanish, Ocean Sounds, Art Talk. I like all of those. I think all of the beats were actually really, really good. But I like the more chill hip hop anyway. So that's kind of like my style, my listening style. I like the more calm, you know, relaxed, cruising hip hop as it is. So I don't know. I think Larry June did what he did. I give it a 7, average. C.
I give it. I'm with 7.5.
What would you rather? What would you rate higher, Banks or June?
I'm biased like you, Banks.
Yeah, Banks.
But the production, I think the production on
the shit's hard though.
Escape, I really like the production on The Great Escape. But I'm a lyricist listener, and if I'm going off of that, it's gotta be Banks. But I could see somebody saying like The Great Escape sounds better as a project. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I didn't really care for like the features either. I did like the Slum Village feature, but
I like
you
that
said
one,
the Sean, the Wiz Khalifa, yeah, the Ty, was it Ty Dolla $ign on
Yeah.
I could be tripping. Oh yeah, but I like that song.
That's the song where I initially like I was vibing to it. Then after listening to it, I was like, yeah, this shit's whack.
Yeah. I feel.
And I forgot about the Slum Village, the Orange Village, and like I like that one.
That one go hard. But yeah, the Wiz verse wasn't doing it. Like how y'all feel about the Sean verse is how I feel about the Wiz verse. I like Sean's verse better than Wiz verse, to be honest. But those are two people who like they get into their pocket and that's what they do.
Everyone's just kind of like it's good, but it's what like. But I don't know, man. It's like it's good, but it's not a great album. It's just good, consistent music, and he's gonna be back in a couple months.
Yeah,
with some shit on the same, on the same vibe type of shit.
Yeah,
for sure.
He kind of reminds me of what Currency said one time. Like I seen him do an interview. He's like, "Dog, I've been rapping the same song for years. Like y'all barely catching on. Like I'm not. It's nothing crazy to what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's
like,
formula. Yeah.
So
well, I mean, let's look at like when Pharrell or the Neptunes and Kanye produced Push's album. Like I expect like a level or a degree of difficulty tune-up.
Okay.
When you're on an album like that. So when you're on an album that's produced by The Alchemist, like you ain't getting production by these small town Bay Area dudes. Like, you're getting the Alchemist on your album. Make it hit and make it worthwhile. Like, make it memorable. Like,
you were expecting him to take a step up, like a level up.
Yeah, exactly. Like why? Like, if Dre produces your album, like, wouldn't you want to turn it up a notch?
Do you think maybe? Because one thing I also know about Larry June is, like, he may not have stepped it up, like, lyrically, but Larry June is for sure a businessman. And like you mentioned with, like, the deals he did with the sneakers and the shit, wherever I just know, like, the business moves he's making was a level up for sure. Because I didn't know that nigga had a sneaker commercial like that. And he's always got some side deals, some side, like, branding that he's really smart with as well. So it's like I think there was some type of level up. It just probably wasn't sonically. But I guess that has nothing to do with anything because it wasn't the music, you know. But I just thought it'd be a point to do that. Like, I know Larry June's big on, like, finessing in the business too, and, like, getting those deals done and shit.
Yeah.
But I agree with you though. Like, I was expecting him to take that leap.
Yeah, it seemed like it was about to happen.
I remember my fault.
I remember Jason opening up for Larry June.
Oh, nigga. Yeah, bro. Nigga was what was that? He opened up for Asher Roth.
Nah, I think Larry June went on last. That's funny. I was just talking about that because Asher Roth jumped off the stage and ran into me.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Was he doing Lark in my go-kart too? And the nigga was doing
Yeah, that was random. But I got that memory listening to this album. I was like, Jason did open up for them.
Dog, I remember.
You had the best set, low key too.
Yeah. That was fucking wild. I just remember.
I was in Santa Monica, right?
They came out too late, nigga. They came out at like 2, 3 a.m. And I'll never forget. That nigga Asher Roth came out and just looked hot, nigga. Like, he was like.
Because half of the people left.
But I was like, niggas, like, in my head, I'm like, niggas came out, bro.
Yeah. It was that room was low key packed when it first started. And by the time they got on there, it was like 30%.
Wasn't it like a Wednesday? Like,
it was it was like a weekday. It was,
niggas had to go to work, man.
It was a Wednesday at the observatory.
Yeah.
Why the craziest shit always happen in Santa Ana?
Bro.
Hey, I thought you said it was Santa Monica.
No, Santa Ana.
Santa Ana, yeah.
If I said Santa Monica, I misspoke. But it was at the observatory.
Yeah, bro. It was funny too. The guy, the announcer guy, he was so monotone. He was like, "Who likes the college song? Who likes to sleep in the bread out? All right, Asher Roth." And he just walked away, and I was like, "God damn, bro, this is gonna be a night." Like, I was like, "What's he gonna say for me, nigga? He don't even know who I am." Like,
that shit was funny.
Yeah,
that was a dope little.
It was
a
cool,
dope little night though.
Yeah, Larry Jones, nigga, album's cool, man. Like, no bias, no.
I mean, I give it the same thing. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a cool 7.
Respect the consistency, though.
Sevens could be in your rotation for a little bit.
It didn't die down with the quality. I think maybe we're all collectively disappointed he didn't try to lyrically raise the bar. Like, he didn't step out his comfort zone as far as the level of difficulty, maybe, or.
Sean, who else is making a collab album with Alchemist? I know you said somebody else.
Well, it's Benny the Butcher is coming out with an album produced by Alchemist and Hit Boy.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, watch Benny do his thing.
Well, Benny Okay, so Benny and Conway have had Hit Boy produce 100% of their best projects to me. They, to me, Hit Boy brings the best out of Griselda. But yeah, this one with Alchemist, I've heard Hit Boy or Alchemist work with Benny before. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be. I mean, but he's a different type of lyricist than Larry.
Do you think? Because I mean, we kind of know Benny's temperament. I will know because shit has probably been in the works for. I don't know. Do you think? I don't. Do you think Benny heard Larry June shit and hit up Alchemist like, "Hey man,